What's going on, everybody? It's Big Ed, and welcome back to our channel. And this is going to be the first cook of 2024 that we rolling. And hey, today it's going to be a good one. We back with these oxtails, and today we are doing that on the Weber kettle. I want to show that these things can be done on any pit. When we look on Instagram, we always see a big old nice offset and that beautiful mahogany color. But today we doing it on Goldie, man, that 70th anniversary edition Weber kettle. So hey, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how I'm going to treat these things, clean them up, get them nice and seasoned, and then soak them in some smoke. After that, we'll be throwing them into some beautiful and delicious braising liquid. Stick around. Let's get it. We got these oxtails here from Costco, and these is a little bit over 4.5 pounds, man. And look, that ran me 42 bucks. But to me, you get what you pay for, and oxtails are delicious. I don't like the price on them, but it is what it is. And if you're shopping for them, you kind of want to make, if you can, look at the trim. Look on the back, see how much fat is trimmed off. You want mostly meat. You kind of want to avoid those ones with a lot of fat for these kind of prices. All right, guys, so we got these oxtails down here. We're about to go ahead and hit them with just a little bit of salt. Pour some white vinegar down in here. And just wash them. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit for about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. We'll go ahead after this, give them a rinse, and then after that, put them into the pot of water. We're just gonna parboil them just to get the impurities out of them. But hey, sit tight and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so hey, we got these things all rinsed off, and the butcher did an amazing job on trimming these things. I don't gotta do nothing to them, man. So at this point, we got this water here. We're just gonna drop these oxtails down in here. And we're not looking to cook these, and you don't got to worry about all your losing flavor, none of that, nothing like that. It takes oxtails a long time to cook. You're not going to lose any flavor by parboiling them. So hey, I'll show you when these things start to foam up what I mean, and after that we'll go ahead and get into an ice bath and seasoned up. Yo folks, so here we are, man. We got these things bubbling away, and as you can see, all of that, that's kind of that scum we just kind of want to just remove. And we're just gonna go in here and get our oxtails out and into the ice bath. All right, so we got our oxtails out of the water and into our ice bath, and we are just stopping these things from cooking any further. And we'll just let them hang out in that for a few minutes, not too long. So we're gonna go down first with this Slap Your Mama seasoning. Slow, clean hand, dirty hand, getting all sides of them. And don't be afraid to season these things. They're gonna go into braising liquid afterwards, so you want to get that you want to have a good amount of flavor on them. All right. Next, we're just gonna go down with some black pepper. Same thing, all sides. All right. Next, we're coming with the granulated garlic. Next, we got some onion powder. Just rolling them around as I'm seasoning. We got this Badia Complete. Go down with that. Next, we got paprika, and this is gonna give them that color, guys. And don't be afraid to hit them with a nice good coat of it. They really don't change the flavor profile much. All right. So got them all seasoned up, but I still like to get in there and rub everything in, work it in. All right, man. I know what y'all was thinking after that parboil, man. Those things do not look good at all. And why did you do that? But hey, here we are. We got these things all nice and seasoned up. They clean, very well seasoned with the soul food profile. We're not trying to build a bark or anything, guys. We just want to get these things nice and seasoned so we can season that stock once we get to cooking. But hey, let's go get them on the grill now, boy. All right, so today we're rolling smoke on this beautiful 70th anniversary Weber. Now, man, this is beauty of a pit, but I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna set this up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this about right, right there. All right. We want some airflow in there. We don't need a lot. All right, guys. So we got some of these beautiful little blocks by Jealous Devil. This is hickory, and nice little cut they got on them, nice and clean. And today we're gonna go down with some royal oak. All right, folks, so we got this pit set up for 2-zone cooking, man. We got those hickory blocks down in there by Jealous Devil. We got some royal oak briquettes that we rolling with today. We got our water pan down in there. We're going to put our oxtails right over this water. Let that moisture, fill this pit. We don't want anything drying out, even though we're going to be spritzing them with that water and hot sauce. But hey, at this point, man, we about to go ahead, get this pit lit up and make this thing happen. All right, folks. Hey, we sitting at a little bit below 250 degrees. We have our stack, our little vent here, closed about 3/4 of the way. And she just cruising along nice and smooth, nice and smooth. That's what we want. So we're looking down in there, and we're going to get these bad boys on. I'm going to put the bigger ones toward the front, and we'll just gradually go down by sides. Kind of want to protect those little tail ends. And I'm also placing the fat more toward the fire, so that renders out nice and good. All right, man. So, hey, ain't nothing else left to do. But, I won't be checking back on this for about an hour and a half. And at that point, I'll, depending on how my fire's going, hit them with some spritz. I got some spritz mixed with some water, hot sauce, and some vinegar. And, it ain't no equal parts. I just put it in there. All right, folks. With that being said, hey, we got these bad boys to bed. And, hey, just for you new guys, man, you always, if you are cooking, I'm going to just lift this up just for a second. If your meat is here, you want your vent on these Webers to be over your food so that smoke can escape. And that just give you that clean smoke profile. Just a little tip for you new guys coming in the barbecue. And hey, like I said, we'll be back with you in about an hour and a half. Hey man, look what they showed up. It's raining, but I ain't complaining. Hey, we got this doggone umbrella over this Weber kettle. We had to put that over it because it did start to drop the temp a little bit. But hey, once we get rolling, ain't no stopping. We're about to go ahead and take a look at these things. If I'm talking loud, forgive me. It's rain dripping all on the patio out here. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and take a look at these oxtails, see if we need to hit them with a little bit of spritz. And we're going to keep it rolling, man. All right, man, we still got it back up to 250. Still got that nice looking clean smoke coming out of this thing. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right. Now that the smoke's starting to clear, we can see that. I'm gonna give these oxtails a little more time before I hit them with the first spritz. Probably like another 30 minutes or so. But for now, we're gonna get this bad boy shut back down. Keep that heat locked in. We still got nice, beautiful smoke rolling out of this thing with this umbrella over it. Hey, she gonna hold up. I'm gonna get back in and we're gonna start prepping for our stock. pan is already hot, and we're gonna be cooking on a medium low. And I'm gonna just give this grease a couple seconds to heat up. All right, so we're gonna go down with some onions. Give that a little stir. And we're not trying to caramelize these too much. We're just trying to get them translucent. Some of that flavor release. Come down with the bell pepper. And our jalapenos. And at this point, boy, do a couple shakes of salt. And with a little black pepper. Like that. And just give that a minute. And I'm gonna just hit them with a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Just a little bit. All right, man, these things is, they've been going for about a good, I have to say about 6 minutes or so. So we got our bell peppers kind of translucent, our onions translucent. At this point, we're gonna go down with the garlic. We're gonna stir that up. And the smell, man, does it for me every time. It's almost like that Trinity without the celery, but hey, it's smelling amazing. Want to keep everything moving. I want them sticking. And at this point, we're gonna come down with some of this Swanson beef stock. And I'm gonna just pour the whole thing. We're gonna turn this heat up to medium. This is a good base. I wouldn't recommend, especially if you're doing a salted broth, to try to add too much at this point, because we got a lot of flavor on those oxtails, and we don't want to have anything too salty. So after our oxtails get in here and simmer for a little bit, then you'll be able to kind of tell, hey, I'm gonna add this, or I want to add that. And another thing you can do at this point is you can let this simmer for a little bit on its own with all these vegetables in here. You can then strain the vegetables out of here and then add your oxtails, but I'm not doing that. They're going right from the smoker right into this pot. And speaking of which, we're about to go ahead and while we at it and see how they looking. It's been about 2 hours since we last put these things on. We should got the color we need. We're going to hit them with a little bit of spritz, probably let them go another 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so before we get them into our braising liquid we just created. So at this point, we're about to go ahead, take a peek, and see what these things is looking like. I just want to say, man, this little thing, after I put that doggone umbrella up, it's been holding at 250 the whole time. We've just been rolling at 250 all the way. And look at that. See all that juice down in that water, all that flavor? That's what's going to release into there. But hey, these is looking candy red, as my boy Les, shout out to Les Barbecue, like to say. And these definitely going to be some softballs. And if you know, you know. Let's go ahead and get these spritz up. I got some Louisiana hot sauce in here, some vinegar, and some water. Just going to hit these. And man, hey, these things gonna be fire, I guarantee it. And look at this, we ain't used too much fuel. So hey, man, like I say, you can do these on anything. You don't want to over smoke anything. You definitely want to put enough smoke on it. And That's because you need that color. You definitely need that color, man, to have these things looking right. But they going to taste good either way you do it. So I'm going to get this shit back down, give them another 30, 45 minutes, and let some more of this fat render off. I like my fat to look a little bit more rendered before I pull them and get them into that pot. We'll be back. It's been exactly 3 hours since we last put these oxtails on this smoker. The whole time we've been rolling at 250 degrees. I know by now we got enough smoke on them. We got the color we need. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and get them off the smoker, get them into that stock, and just smooth sailing from there, baby. Only thing we got to do is let them finish getting nice and tender, succulent. Yeah, it's coming down, man, but this thing has been holding at 250 the whole time. And no complaints there. These are beautiful oxtails. You'll be able to see how red they are after the smoke clear. And when it's time, it's time. Get a close-up on one of these. All the way around. That fat rendered. Kept these little bad boys in the back so they didn't dry out. And hey, man, little Goldie did what she was supposed to do. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and get these things into the house. And, hey, into that braising liquid. And just a quick tip for the guys who are getting into grilling, man. Hey, once you're done, hey, we got a lot of charcoal and wood in here. We're not going to let that go to waste by any means. We're going to close our vent at the top. And we're going to shut it all the way down here at the bottom. That's going to shut off all oxygen from getting into your pit. And hey, next time you cook, you can come out here and fire this stuff right back up. Let's go get these into the pot. All right, guys, so here these oxtails is, man. These things have just been soaked in smoke. And hey, we're about to move these fresh off the grill right into this braising liquid. We're not letting nothing rest, nothing. We continuing cooking. We want to get them in there. All right, man, I had to come back. We had to switch pots, but it's a good thing when you got so many oxtails in the pack that you have to switch pots. So hey, we got some nice sized bad boys up in here, but at this point we're gonna need to add just enough liquid to cover these oxtails at this point, and that'll do. And at this point we're gonna cover them up and bring them on home. When we come back, guys, it'll be another, I guess, hour and a half to 2 hours before they fully done. And hey, we're gonna be eating. Sit tight. It's been about an hour, 45 minutes, and we got these things just bubbling away here. And let's see how far off we are. Boy, these things is tough. Yeah, they're not ready to give it up yet, so we're going to keep it rolling. Come back, I'll check back in with you when they're done, I guess within the next 45 minutes into an hour, man. All right, folks, it's been about another 30 minutes, and hey, man, we have finally got there, and now these things is already separating from the bone and just tender. Let's get one of these bad boys out. Got beautiful color on these things, man, and packed full of flavor. Vegetables. It's time to give these bad boys a shot. And hey, I'm ready to eat. We about to go ahead and get into this thing. It's time to taste into it. Bite down on this and try to keep all this juice from dripping, but give you a close-up of this thing, man. Nice and beautiful. You see that steam coming off of him, and that's the way I want it. Hey, I'm about to go ahead and give this a try. And come with some of this hot sauce. And watch how this meat just pull away off this thing with ease. And that right there, boys and girls, is the end result of a properly cooked oxtail, man. Hey, and for you guys out there with a Weber, you know what I mean? I highly recommend you give this a shot. It's absolutely an amazing cook, great flavor profile. But that being said, this is an absolutely great way to cook oxtails. I highly recommend it. And hey, until next time, this is Big Ed of Grates Barbecue saying peace, love, and God bless. Got some kidney beans there with a tricolor, bell peppers, onions, garlic, some rice, oxtails. Pull that meat off.